Hi guys, Moolah is moolahzaga channel, South African trader trading from South Africa. This is for anyone who trades gold, chart patterns, and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try keep this pretty brief. I'm just gonna give you an outlay of what I think of gold, and then yeah. So I do have channel that I'm starting, which will be like signal based and all that stuff. I'm gonna keep it free. All you have to do, obviously, will be to sign up with my code and stuff, and at least put in a minimum of like $30 or something. Not something humongous. It's if you're starting out, yeah, you can start out with that, and that's 1 minute of yabba yabba. Let's go. So gold today. I'm just gonna start from the top. So this purple line is a trend line coming from afar, but yeah, that's how I usually track. I'm not gonna teach that now because that's not what I'm doing this for. This is just more of an analysis um, video and plan for Monday. So as you can see, this is May, this is April candle. So they both kind of rejected on this trend line. So I'm assuming, like, based on how the weekly closed last week, um, means that there's going to be a bit of a down movement. So from a high level perspective, it's more of a pullback. From a lower time frame, it might seem like it's going to melt to hell, but that's not how we think. We just take it step by step and level by level. So weekly, according to what I see, there's two zones that gold can stop at. It's either around here or around here. Okay, we have put the eyes. That's for like monitor this level, right? So you can keep that 2391.91, and for the time being, we've got 236.15. Okay, so those are the two levels to look out for because this is a weekly and daily level. This is a daily level. So I color code my levels according to time frame so that I know what I'm looking at when I'm switching time frames. So yeah, let's have a look here. So what's the today's Monday, this was Friday, and this is Thursday. Okay, so Thursday we stopped around here. So essentially we have to look at what's going on in a lower time frame here. So my idea for Monday, usually Mondays, if let's say around 10, 9 o'clock Sydney time or Tokyo time, whatever direction they start going at, I usually don't fight it because that's like the start of the week. They just gonna carry that until London or whatever. Or sometimes it carries on to New York. Even if it seems slow, but you'll see throughout the day it'll progress. So let's go to 4 hour because this is where I'll just give you an idea of what to look for. Essentially, what I'm looking at here, for me, it's already given me a hint that we are going to go close to this level here. Let me see what's on there. So this area here, will be like a target. Let me just see how much what a movement this is. Yeah, so the 250 pips. So I don't think they'll do it in one day, maybe tomorrow. So essentially, this week might be a pullback week, but in terms of like where gold is going for the time being, even if you see it as a sideways, so forth, what will essentially happen is that some type of movement like this, and then goes down or there. This is probably like around the area somewhere here, and then it will go find support on a weekly scale, right? So all these will be bounce points for intraday scalping and stuff. So it's it's kind of a swing setup formulating. It's going to be quite an aggressive drop once they're done building up whatever they're building. But I don't think, actually, beyond that, I don't want to think too much because, like I said, we take it level by level, right? So essentially, it's already last week's close has already given me a hint that they are planning to go lower. So this week we're basically trading a higher time frame pullback. So all right, hopefully that made sense, but let's go. So your plan here is to, let me see. Yeah, so this candle here, this is, if you really want to buy, right? I mean, you could just bounce off here and go, but you can try to find your reasons inside here because essentially this would be your best buy zone. This area is quite wide, so I would suggest, I mean, that's 50 pips of an area. So this pullback, what I usually suggest you do is just, you see this little clock down here. Um, for instance, I usually don't trade much of the Asian session, but sometimes I do. Depends on what happened on Friday or so forth. But during the week, I'm usually sleeping at that time. So uh, if you are gonna trade London, right? I think this is just a simple like advice to keep your life simple. Treat it like people are going to work in London, right? So you have to check around 8 to 10 what they do because usually that's where, I mean, sometimes they can 7:30 pre-market, they can start building something. So all you want to do is whatever you use, doesn't matter your method. My method is pretty simple but quite accurate. But this is the area that you want to see them build something, even if you're using like your 15-minute confirmations or 5 minute, whatever the case may be. This 50 pip area is your build for your kind of buy idea, right? So what I'll do, I'm just gonna do this so that we can check it maybe later in the day, or I'll post the video the next day or whatever the case may be. But I'll do this so that we remember what I said. So essentially, this price level, let's see what it is. Price level, price level. Price anchored note. Price notes. Yeah, I like this one. So this box, I'm just putting a price note there. So once they start entering this area here, we just need to have a look. 2336.75. You just have to start thinking of like buy situation. So I mean, right now you're gonna find some scalping movements here if you want, but like I said, align your ideas with market sessions. Don't trade outside or during like down periods. Obviously, some volatility happens when London and NY overlap, but yeah, this is essentially where I would uh, plan my buy. So I'm gonna do this long position. Put the thing here. Price, you should not trade below this level. This is the maximum, and then the ultimate goal is here. But between there, there's a few things that you can look out for. I mean, yeah, there's a few things here, but I'll just keep it simple. So this area can also like make price come back down or whatever the case may be. Just be bear in mind that from a higher time frame, they're building a pullback. So don't start thinking when you see profit and you start saying, "Oh no, this is going to the moon," right? So just keep your head cool and trade level by level. I mean, you can get easily 100, 50 to 100 pips on gold, right? Anyone who knows gold knows exactly how it moves. In a day, you can catch that without sweating much if you know what you're doing, of course. But yeah, this has been 10 minutes, and Mula, my first video, and in the comments, drop like what you call this. Mm, Drop pairs that you want me to look at, because I mainly focus on gold, but I mean sometimes I look at GJ and all that stuff. I mean GJ, I caught quite a crazy move during PJPY. I caught quite a crazy move during mm, the last NFP, right? So I'll just show you. I'll just use 8 cap as a broker, but yeah. So if we look, where's the last NFP? Anyway, oh yeah, if you can check here. So this was the last NFP entry here. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't expect, I knew it was going to be an aggressive buy, but I didn't expect it to do this, honestly. It's ridiculous. I actually got out somewhere here. So yeah, so anyway, so this is, I mean, it took me a long time. I was a scalper at first, but now I can scalp, and I kind of like take my profits on a scalping level in terms of like the bulk of the positions that I take. And then after that, um, there's there's like a swing opportunity, then I'll protect the order and then let it ride and see where it goes. Like completely not commit, like no bias commitment and all that stuff. I mean, it kills all of us, right? So yeah, so that's it. 12 minutes in, and I'm gonna stop this video. Let's chat soon, and I'll drop links in the description of this video. Please like and subscribe. I just started this, and yeah, I'll tell you guys more about myself later, but let's keep it moving. Drop your comments, join the channel, and all of the jazz. Okay, thank you guys. This is Mula signing out. All right.